Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. Get ready with me, but we do have a specific brand that we're trying. What's up with this? A lot of hand gestures today. What I was trying to say is that I'm going to try my best to use as many MAC products in the video, and that will be the main topic of discussion today. And so I'm just going to get started. I know that I want to start with my eyes first. I know, rare. Well, let's do that. You guys notice something in the background's different? My plant died. I'm shocked that it lasted as long as it did. I just sneezed and my entire soul came out. We have MAC eyeshadows. Ooh, one escaped. It's always the same one, Swiss chocolate. Yep. And I'm gonna use whatever eyeshadow today. It's not really like, hey, let me show you how to use these products so you can go buy them. Full list of products down below as always, guys. I'm also in the process of making something to eat. It is 10:30 and this is usually my first meal of the day. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with these bags are designer. That's a strange name for this color. So here's how all of this came about. I told you I'm trying to create content based on the things that I have. This fly is going to be going around, guys, sorry. I'm trying to make content using the products that I have. I'm not in the mood to buy anything new. Not that I'm never going to buy makeup again, or I'm trying to become a minimalist in any way. I just don't have the desire to buy makeup right now. So I was thinking MAC content tends to do fairly well on my channel. What other MAC content can I do? Because I've done my blush. Should I do lip liners? Have I done that before? I just came up with an idea, but I've done the lipsticks, I've done the eyeshadow swatching, I've done the blush swatching, and so I'm like, what other content, MAC content can I do? And I came up with this idea of just doing a get ready with me using mostly MAC color products because I don't have foundations, and then just talk about MAC in general. And then I want to do like a wish list video because I do have a running wish list. Let me just put my hair up. I do have a running wish list going on MAC Cosmetics, and it's the only brand that I feel I can actually do a full video on just talking about their products because it's a pro company, and so they're gonna have more things on their site, different finishes, formulations, things of that sort. And so because I'm familiar with the brand, I feel a lot more comfortable navigating the website and picking and choosing what I think will work for me. And so last week when I was thinking about the video idea, I went on the MAC website and just really tried to come up with a comprehensive list, things that I would really buy. I already had a list, but I wanted to tighten up some loose ends. What ended up happening was I went to every menu item, so like brushes, face brushes, then eye brushes, and then lip products, lip glosses, lipsticks, lip liners, and I went down the list. You know, I spent a good amount of time on that website. I don't regret it, but it wasn't what I was trying to do. This is so not a color story that I would normally do. I think it's interesting, like mustardy colors or camel colors, but it's not something I automatically think that's the look I'm going for. And I found myself like going through the foundations, and I was thinking about how at one point in time MAC was all I used for my base products, and not like the newer stuff. There's things on there that kind of like, what's this? I've never heard of this before, because it's been a while, right? And I remember thinking like Studio Fix Fluid, the smell. It's like, it's horrendous but nostalgic at the same time. It has a very distinct smell, and I can smell it even after all these years that have passed. I can just naturally smell it from my brain. Oh my goodness, I didn't tell you what shades I was using. So the outer corner I was using Uninterrupted. Saved. Uninterrupted. It's kind of like a darker, more brown color to the first one. And then Too Good, is that what this is called? Yes, Too Good. I feel like this is a duochrome. I remember I hated Studio Sculpt. I think I did a video like way back on products that I wouldn't repurchase and wouldn't recommend to you guys. That's probably on the top of my list. I hated Studio Sculpt. And I remember trying to convince myself that it was good because it's MAC. It has to be good. No, it's not. Not for my skin type, at least. The one that I remember vividly is the full coverage, the Pro something full coverage. It was part of the Pro line. I think it was Patrick Starr that first introduced me to the product. It's basically the Studio Fix concealer, the potted concealer, in like in a bigger pan form. It's full coverage, but I have oily skin, and so I would never use that out. I would only save it for videos, and I was a full coverage girl at one point, and so I would whack that stuff on. If you have oily skin like me, that stuff will slip right off if you give it some time. Even if I would set it, like bake it, still it'll stay longer, but it's not gonna hold up as good as some other products will. That said, a product that would work, the one thing that I would use and really know that it'll work, is the Pro Longwear concealer. My only gripe with Pro Longwear, it's not even the size, because like that stuff can last you a while. Even if you use it every day, you really need the smallest amount of product. It's the dispensing mechanism. I don't know if they fixed it. I haven't had it in so long, so maybe they've worked on it, but you would like try your best to squeeze it just ever so slightly, and then it's like, it is such a good product. Even to this day, I know that if I used Pro Longwear, if I went back to it, I don't think I'd be disappointed, especially for my skin type. It's full coverage, but it has that staying power. I mean, as the name suggests, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in time it makes like a resurgence, especially with the crowd that has my skin type. And because everyone's looking for a much more natural look, a lot more people are using concealers as their foundations or tinted products. But for those like spot treatments or underneath the eyes, concealer, and you need a good one if you're just using a lighter coverage foundation. Pro Longwear is going to get that for you. It's going to get that finish, that look for you. We have a duty-free store here, and they do have a MAC in there. I want to go in the store and actually just play with the displays and see, you know, the new different types of like finishes they have. There's a lot of things that I haven't tried from MAC that have come out since my collector's phase. Especially for foundations. I'm really curious because it has been an extremely long time since I've tried them. That's my eye look for right now. I'll put on some lashes. Okay guys, update. While I was doing my lashes and the rest of like the base stuff that didn't require MAC, besides my powder, I use MSF. A lot has happened. First of all, I nearly burned my house down. Told you guys I was cooking, and I didn't even, it's not like I forgot about it. I just didn't think it was gonna cook that fast. But I guess I was wrong. And the bottom of the pan got really dark. And it's a little smoky, so I turned the vents on. But yeah, I nearly burned my house down. Sorry. And second of all, I don't know what happened when I stepped out to go handle that business. I came back in, and the fly was on my table, and I was like, I don't know if it's having like a heart attack or something, but I took the opportunity to put it out of its misery. So I shouldn't have a fly in here anymore. I think this is Bone Beige, because that's the cool tone one. Another MAC thing we should talk about. I didn't know that the S on the MAC brushes, and I've bought a few of them since I've noticed the S, that means synthetic. I was watching someone's video and they had mentioned that the S, they were decluttering brushes, and she was like, yeah, the S, they rebranded their brushes and they went synthetic, so that's what the S means, because the older brushes, some of them or a lot of them were natural hair brushes. So the S on the new brushes doesn't mean special or short handle. It means synthetic. So I have a bunch of these 221s, and I don't think I have any that is original. Oh no, I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have these that have the S, this one that doesn't. So one that doesn't have should be the natural hair one. Blush, I think I want to use, I have one in mind. It's discontinued, but I really want to use it. And hopefully by using it, MAC will say, oh my gosh, that was such a good blush. Let me bring that back. Eternal Sun. And I understand the hesitation or the dislike for the brand. To each their own. I would never judge someone for their personal choices, you know? Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Whatever. Chestnut or cork? I don't have anything else though, like that would make sense. Strip down? Hover. Let's try. Oh, hover might work. Let's do hover. I feel like I always do cork. It's not even I feel, I know. This is the last thing. We'll finish off here. I don't regret that I got to share a lot of my MAC stuff, and I'm glad that other people are enjoying them. But as someone that does YouTube and makes content, it's also in the back of my mind, like, what if I just held on to all of those things that I own? I could be doing content of the yin yang and never have to purchase anything. You know, like I had a lot of stuff. And I'm particularly sour about my blushes. Like lipsticks, they're not really my thing. I think doing more combo videos would have been fun. But still, I'm not like hard pressed about it. My blushes though. But again, it's not even like, I don't want them in my collection. I like what I have. I like that I'm downsized a lot from where I was. But just having those MAC items, even like in the storage, in the back to MAC section, it would have been nice just to have it for reference stuff. I remember thinking about that. Today I am going to use Honey Love. Work on that blend. I was thinking of my eyeshadow palettes yesterday, my MAC ones. I had a crap ton of eyeshadows. I haven't used this one in a while. Lip Butter, not MAC. I don't own MAC lip gloss. But my favorite, Cream Sheen. Lip gloss, it is not the business, even though they tell you it is. Ooh, so cute. So cute. Fix Plus. This smell will forever be one of my favorite makeup scents. Such a fresh, easy look. I feel like you can go out and buy stuff I don't need. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. Here is the final look. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. I felt like let's just talk about a specific thing. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. A full list of products will be listed down below. Again, I wasn't trying to use like it's specifically available products. I was just going with what I was going with. And hopefully majority of them will still be available, and at which point I will be linking them down below for you so that they're easier to find in case you're interested in purchasing them. Just remember they are magic links, so I do make a small commission every time you decide to make a purchase. I feel like I'm getting the hang of saying that, and it just comes out naturally. You can also follow me on Instagram. That is where I post most of my makeup looks, along with all the products in the caption, so it'll be the first link in the description box down below. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.